Hi, good afternoon. I hope everybody's weekend's going well. Hey, Tramp, how you doing? What Necronomicon demos are today? We have got a few for today. We have got, I've actually got 5 downloaded. 3 are demos, 2 are me immediately caving and buying the game because it looked good. The options are the Posthumous Investigation, which is indeed another detective game. Makoto Wakaido's Case Files, another detective game. Chatbox, yes, there is a reason that is hidden. I'll tell you in a minute. We've got the horror at Highrook. We've got the Cosmic Wheel, Sisterhood, and we've got Wandering Swords, the Southern Chronicles. But as for the chat box, I need to get your input on something because there are some slight upgrades in place. That is to say, I finally got around to actually getting a decent chat widget. So there you go. That is our new chat box. The query I have for ye, however, it is very cute. The little forest animals delight me so very much. The main query I have is because it's translucent. Do you prefer it as is or with a backing? Because I can pop a backing in there. It's definitely not our previous chat box with the word chat removed. Or we can have it translucent because the chat bubbles do make it legible regardless. But I couldn't decide, so I decided I would put it to the people. Democracy. Which is definitely not just an excuse for me to not have to make a decision. No backing? Oh, okay, fair enough. I will have to remember to turn that off on the other screens as well. Let me just make sure that's there. There we go. But yeah, we've got a few to go with. I was gonna start with the horror at Highrook because it's presumably a horror game based on the name, and if I can get that one done while the sun is up and I don't have to worry about it. It is a card crafting RPG, which means I'm going to be very confused. But that means nothing. That's nothing new. Makes it look like there's a raccoon on your bed curtain things. Oh shoot, that was the wrong one. There we are. Bed curtains. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. There are now creatures to be seen roaming the fields. Ignore that noise in the background. Right, but yeah, let's start with the horror at Highrook. I did get more than 3 this time because I learned my lesson for once. I can't believe I learned something. Wretched. There are 2 that aren't demos, I will say that. The Cosmic Wheel and Wandering Sword. No, sorry. The Cosmic Wheel and Makoto Wakaido's Case Files, I believe, are not demos. The animals are attached to the chat boxes. They are. It's random, I think, per chat, which animal you get. I considered trying to figure out how to make it assign an animal, and then I thought, that sounds like a lot of effort, and I don't know how to do that. And I'll probably break something if I try. So I'm going to follow the instructions they gave me and touch nothing. Because my history with technology is, well, it's something at least. It's certainly something. But, yeah, and I have it set up for... I also got a stinger transition, yes. Did I not... Why are... I cannot figure out how to make it so she loads in faster. I wonder if it changes when I start... Let me see something. Yeah, there is lag on that. What if I switch that to... Will this solve it? No, it just doesn't like to do that. It insists on lag. Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that. There is probably a way to do something about that. I've seen people do it better. But, I don't know. I don't know how that works. And I don't know how to learn. But, let me see. No, don't do it now. You'll wander off for half an hour and nothing will get done. But yeah, the horror at Highrook. I'm a sucker for card games, so this definitely caught my eye. There we go. Yes, demo version. Contains infrequent references to drug and alcohol use in a fantasy setting. I did remember to unmute the audio. Excellent. Except that I didn't, so what the hell did I mute over on the other screen? Oh, the wrong one. Never mind. Don't worry about that. But, yes, we have a chat on here that is... I didn't hide it, did I? No. There it is. And that has fade out now. Is that a little low? It looks a little low. There we are. It has fade out, so at least it's not eating up a big portion of our screen in our RPGs and our cutscenes and stuff, which was the thing that was kind of like bothering me slightly. I'm good at Snap. Yeah. Hope with any luck this will be nice and straightforward like Snap. I can't guarantee it will. They usually aren't, but I can live my dream, right? That reminds me, I need to keep going with Slay the Spire. Highrook Estate. Highrook, an aristocratic area of cold rock and rain, a melancholy shadow overlooking Black Sands port. At the summit of its grey cliffs lies the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. Once respected by the city elite, the Acheron family fell from grace to become the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practice. It is rumored he turned to the Seeker's Communion for support shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. Hey, Crow, how you doing? Pro tip, use a shotgun. Exactly. When in doubt, shotgun. The Seeker's Communion is a shady organization of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. This clandestine group supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a dark market for arcane goods. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in secret. The vanishing of a noble house, however disfavored, cannot go unexamined by the council. The Black Sands mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits the party at Highrook. The rain echoes eerily through the empty halls. Check my Twitter when you can. Ah, I smell mischief. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond, for its light would surely blind us. Adage of the Deep Spire Church. It would help if I could spell. Welcome to the Horror at Highrook, a card-crafting cosmic horror board game. You control a team of investigators sent to examine the disappearance of a noble family from their ancestral house. To discover the family's fate, your team will have to overcome a wide range of challenges, combining their skills with special items in order to create new tools and escape dangerous threats. Highrook House is a place of mysteries, and you are encouraged to experiment in order to solve its puzzles. Try performing tasks with different combinations of cards, characters, and locations. There is rarely a penalty for failure, and if you reach a dead end, turn your attention elsewhere for a while and try something else. A small set of introductory tasks are listed to the top left to help you get started. You can close this window now and work things out as you play, or you can read the other sections listed to the left to learn more about the game system. This guide is always accessible from the in-game menu, so you can return to it at any time. Looks like they never played rock, paper, shotgun. See the characters. Let's see. Supporting skill attributes to help in tasks and for vital statistics. Injury is incapacitation. Fatigue is failure chance. Hunger is injury. Madness is erratic behaviors. Sleep in the guest room or consume food and medicine in the dining room. Color-coded cards, glowing borders with story information. The plan view of the house. Show you a description of the room and its associated attribute icon. Timers. Sundial. How long you've been in the house. And the in-game time. Fair enough. We'll figure it out as we go, by which I mean we'll definitely not do that. The Sunville Gazette. A vanishing at Highrook House. The Acheron family, one of the city's more notable houses, have disappeared under suspicious circumstances. A delivery boy from Direwich Market discovered the family's absence when he arrived at their Clifftop Manor a week ago. Entering the building, he found the property abandoned in a disarray, as if a witness to a violent storm. The Acherons were nowhere to be found, and their servants, a maid and warden, were also missing. The High Council announced that it has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate this disturbing disappearance. Supply crate. A burnished metal crate of investigative equipment provided by the High Council. It is sealed with an elaborate mechanist lock. We'll need to take this to the machine room in order to open it. How nice of them to seal our supplies in before sending us here. Thank you. Very helpful. Machine room. This one. Council missive. Dear investigators, by order of the High Council, you are granted a license to commandeer Highrook Manor and its associated facilities. You are to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family, the owners of the estate, who were reported missing several days ago. The Acherons are well known in the city, and their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumored affiliation with the Seekers' Communion. Please treat any evidence you might find as confidential, and report immediately to the Council when your task is complete. A news report is included to provide further context on this unusual event. Lord Mayor Alliston. I see that Mayor Alliston is as conceited as always. His presumption that all city events require his oversight is so tiresome. At Bleakhurst College we are driven by knowledge, not ego. I suspect that my guild has been involved more for political point scoring than out of respect for our learning. Keep hearing Acheron, I'm too deep on Star Rail. Valid, though. Very valid. Indeed, Vitali. I'm equally tired of Alliston's petty machinations. But the High Council provides us with the bulk of our funding, and as such we are obliged to respond. At least they've provided us with some tools to begin our work. We should take this supply crate to the machine room, where I can extract its contents. I'll leave the books and the politics to you fellas. I'm paid to act, not think. I don't trust bookworms like this Acheron chap, or his supposed mates, the Seekers' Communion, sticking their noses in where they shouldn't, asking for trouble. Spoken like a true Aldworther. Don't worry, my friend. You will be away from the books and back at the docks before you can blink. If you can blink. We have no time for squabbles. Our remaining colleague, a doctor from Cairncross, will be joining us tomorrow, and we should prepare for her arrival. We should proceed logically. Once we've unpacked the supply crate, we can begin to survey the area and establish what facilities are still functional. There are no tasks that can be completed here. Ah, okay, I can just drag them over. Interesting. The council missive can stay there, surely. Requirements not met. A total of 0. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what it is. The character who is under the crate is linked to it? Ah, okay, no, you click. I see. Atticus Hawke, another thespian. Exactly. You better not start trying to do student plays on us, though. That'll be a problem. The acrid smell of engine oil permeates this space, propagated by hidden fans and snaking ducts. The workbenches sprout rusting cables that vanish like metal roots into the grimy walls. Mechanical computing devices hum softly, their punch card ports eager for data. He did just say he was paid to act. Oh, no. He better not mean like that. I'm not being betrayed by the guy with a shotgun. Ooh, a spyglass. A pair of ornate binoculars composed of burnished brass fittings and oil-smudged leather. The lenses stain the world a watery blue, but their magnification and focus are impressive. We can use this item to help us explore the cliffs surrounding the house. Night Lamp 1. A mechanist lantern from the Venatus workshops. Its clockwork heart produces a hypnotic hum when activated. This soporific sound, combined with a soft scattering of dappled light, is guaranteed to induce sleep in all parties present. We can use this item to sleep in the guest rooms. This task will reduce the fatigue of all characters present in the room. Sleeping may also provide us with kisses or mechanics inspiration? I shan't ask. Library Codex 1. A well-thumbed index from Bleakheart College describing the canonical organization of archives and texts. We can use this item to help us explore the mansion's archives. Equipment note. The following items have been packaged and assigned to your team. Please use them as instructed. 1. Spyglass. A high-quality binocular set from the workshops of Ashburg, intended for use in hunts or expeditions. 2. Night lamp. A soporific nightlight from the mechanist workshops of Venatus. Its gentle hum and soft light promotes slumber, even in disturbing surrounds. 3. Library Codex. Provided by the Scholars of Bleakhurst, a catalogue of archive filing systems and nomenclature. Good luck in your investigations. Quartermaster Lavinia. Oh shit. I took so long the doctor shut up. Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient in Direwitch and couldn't travel to Highrook until this morning. The fellow in question had developed Calcin's compliance, bones like rubber. Fascinating. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here some weeks ago to examine the Acheron's son. Unfortunately, my colleagues were unable to diagnose the strange ailment he was suffering from. You appear to be suffering from a strange ailment of a cloud of black mist. Oh no, you all have it. Okay. Greetings, Dr. Caligar. Your late arrival is of no matter. We have barely unpacked our own equipment. The mansion is somewhat disturbed, and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I do believe that one of these locations might house a simple laboratory that you could make use of when we gain access. Greetings, Miss Caligar. I think you fixed me and McCrew up at Aldworth last springtide. Nasty case of keel fever. Saved us from a right wrecking, you did. I was in a bad way myself, and I recall you sorted me out. If you need any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, just let me know. Is it possible to move people, multiple people at a time? No, okay. I think you go here. Yes, okay. The freezing cliffside is punctuated by sparse grey trees and treacherous paths. The shifting mists and damp caves offer gloomy cover to thin goats and ragged seabirds. The smog of black sands rises up in the distance. We'll set him to do that. The Library Codex, probably the archives with the scholar. Yes. Boxes of artifacts and trinkets are stacked like cubic stalagmites alongside the dust-laden shelves. Around them, books and folders lie piled in moldering heaps. Oh! Requires victuals, requires sensations. Could eat a handful in the dining room. Okay, none of them are hungry. Place a sensations card in the slot. Task Daydream. And it has opted for the Mechanist. Well, good luck. Try not to get cursed or anything. Everything is moldy. Oh, hey, she's an alcoholic. Gift of the Owl. The ash-grey owl perches upon my shoulder. Its dish-plate eyes absorb the world. It sees between the furrows, between the lines, rooting out its prey with patience and perception. A vision from a ritual offering. A source of inspiration. Max 1 on board. Transient. I assume that's what it means when it says that it, requires victuals. Yeah, okay, they can only do massive amounts of drugs. It's scrawny flesh. Oh, the kitchen. I'm smart. Don't worry about it. Cryptic text. Requires mysteries. Lab code requires devices too. What about you? You got devices too? And there we are. A passage or two of ancient prose, making reference to the house and something beneath or beyond. It's clearly of some importance, but written in a language that requires further study to decipher. Everybody in. Get some snacks. No, you've already eaten. Okay, so they have to eat at different times. Dining room. What should be a convivial space is ruined by the presence of disturbing claw marks across the main dining room table. Rendered fat. Might have some other use. Possibly in the machine room. Invalid. Invalid. That'll be a problem for later, I suppose. Place a records card in the task slot. A task card. A slip of creased paper, inscribed with neat lines and of numbers and symbols. It appears to be a key code of some kind. On the reverse surface, the image of a vial is stamped in green ink. So, doctor? Okay, so we have the gift of the owl, which goes with the cryptic text, but it doesn't... explain much of anything to me. Oh well. Vitali's journal, 1. Oh, there is a time pause button. Haha, whoops. Atticus is a simple thug. The man clearly has no understanding or appreciation of anything that he cannot immediately hold or see. He is an unsophisticated bear, something that I might even find appealing in other circumstances, but I must remain focused on our task and advocate for brains over brawn. We cannot ignore the fact that the vanishing is linked to occult practices, and as such, the dangers we may face will require us to use intellect as well as action. He's not even over there. He's in the frickin' kitchen, dining room, atrium. Okay. No tasks there at present. Decipher a text. Yes, I am trying, darling. Maybe the scholar. Send him back in. See if he can figure out what to do. Fatigue, hunger. Oh, you're fatigued. There, take a nap. Yeah, that'll take a reasonable amount of time. Is Atticus a bear? In a sense, I believe he is, yes. A battery. Its casing cracked and leaking. It might have some juice in it, though, if you give it a rub. Seems like it should be... Provides devices 1. Excellent, that's what we need. Okay, so we just have the scholar basically milk that thing for devices. Seeker's letter 1. Your efforts have been noticed, Thomas. You are new to the circle and early in your instruction, yet we see great potential in your work. Your library is significant, yet you lack the tools that might enable you to progress further in your experiments. Your neophyte status bars you from accessing our own inventory, but the location of your property might provide you with your own resources. As you are aware, Highrook was built atop the ancient undercoves and at the terminus of various smuggling routes. We believe that occult items may still lie within the darkened chambers below your house, forgotten stashes of lost contraband. Our advice would be to scour these caves and recover whatever relics you can. The communion. How's Scholar Vitali doing? Oh, he's fine. He can take a nap later. And at some point I have to figure out what to do with that. It says it provides mysteries, but I'm not sure what that means. Can't use the battery on that. I assume that would be the laboratory, wouldn't it? Study code. That requires devices 1, but it's got the image of a key, which is Gift of the Owl. So it provides... Place a records task. So where do we... Ah! It's in the machine room! Okay. So are these color-coded? Cryptic text, surely... Is the cryptic text also for the machine room? No. Good. That would have been weird. Invalid, invalid. It might be the study. Store these down here. This goes over here. A dream candle. A thick lavender blue candle. It smells faintly of dusk and rainfall. Its smoke is rumored to spark vivid dreams. If we are daring, we can use it in place of the night lamp before sleep and see what visions might come. Well then. Gift of the monkey. A scampering shadow, a half-seen furry form, darts around the machine room. Tools clatter and shelves creak, but the invisible interloper is helping, not hindering. A hairy hand passes you the part you require, and a chattering giggle fades into the air around you. A lingering vision, a source of inspiration. Okay, yeah, we got a bonus from Gift of the Monkey. Okay, start her off with that. You keep studying that. Oh, you're a bit sleepy, but you'll be fine. You go get some food. The doctor has nothing that they can do at the minute, so I guess they're the chef now. Assigned chef. By virtue of not being able to do anything else. A child's room, a school room. And that's unlocked the lab for us there. Irving's eyepiece. These rose-tinted spectacles are constructed with bulbous lenses that improve the clarity of smudged or faded text. The lenses themselves were recovered from a shipwrecked smuggler's ketch, beached during the Great Coriolis storm a few years ago. Arlo Irving was the head archivist at Venatus College during the reconstruction of its already impressive library. He often claimed that he could read the books through their covers. But it was actually surmised that his remarkable acuity came from some magical quality imbued in the lenses themselves. Okay, I can't move that out until we... Simon's journal, too. I'm getting more sick every day. The cold I caught from the undercoves makes my head hurt and my skin itch, like ants, so then I feel so tired. I'm writing this sitting in the medicine room, waiting for Amy to make me a special sleepy drink. I really don't like being so sick. Maybe the bell has put a curse on me or something. Anyway, Pa doesn't seem to care. He's still singing his sad songs in the chapel. I can hear him from my room sometimes. I hope he doesn't get ill. I don't want it to curse him too. Amy says it's best not to talk to him about it at the moment, though. She says he's been all quiet and grumpy of late, not like his normal self. This note only confirms what I already suspected. Simon, the Acheron's son, was unwittingly involved in his father's occult investigations. The poor soul appears to have contracted some terrible otherworldly malady in the process. No wonder my colleagues could not identify the cause of his illness. I only wish that I'd had a chance to examine his condition. His description of the pain is most intriguing. The poor mite. His father is nothing but a coward, sending his kid into such peril. Men of learning need to learn their responsibilities. Meddling in such dark stuff, and including your own son in the bargain, is shameful. And yet these bookworms scoff at us dockfolk for our ignorance. Bah! Atticus, it is not our role to judge Lord Acheron's morals, simply to follow his trail. I agree that his actions were questionable, but we ourselves must be willing to make sacrifices in his pursuit. I think we can now assume that the son's illness was supernatural in origin. We should try and find more of the Lord's occult tools, to discover how far he progressed in his studies. Get her started on that. And Irving's eyepiece can go into the library. Simon's journal can go over here. Oh, no, I can send it to records now that we've read them. Excellent. A healing sprig. We have not access to the library yet, unfortunately. Lord's Journal 1. The dream candles are working. Last night I had a vision of the Atlaxian bell. It was half buried in the ashen sand of the undercoves. I sent Simon down to retrieve it. My old eyes are worse than his, and he loves to explore the caves. This bell was deep, in the depths where the Ichthys roam, but he returned with the relic. Surely now I can complete the first steps of my journey. I feel guilt for putting my son at risk, but when we are blessed by the Pale King, he will protect us all from harm, both in this world and the next. I hope that Simon and my dear wife Sophia will understand that some sacrifices might be required to obtain this favor. Lovely bloke. What a wonderful parent. Lord's note. To whoever finds this note, do not follow my path. You will not find us. We will be beyond this place. They have their threads in us, all of us. They pull, and we cannot resist. Before it's too late, I will clear the trail behind us, close all the doors that I can, and I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, such acts of vanity and greed. And for what? How cryptic! A clear warning, but with such vague references. What does beyond this place mean? Who are the unnamed aggressors? It is difficult to decipher such an emotional outcry. It could be that this note is simply the ramblings of paranoia and isolation, resulting from a more mundane tragedy. There must be a rational explanation. I ain't no detective, but perhaps the Lord himself was up to no good, and this is him trying to cover his tracks. He could be trying to frame someone else for the disappearance. Or perhaps his books have just addled his mind and he's spouting bilge. Do not be so quick to judge. Ludonarracon was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as the babblings of a madman. There is likely truth in his words, but we must conduct further research before we can interpret this message correctly. Bro, I'm trying. Can I decipher this? No. The cryptic text. Can I do that over here? Also no. The lab? No. Oh, no, I just have a second copy of the cryptic text, which I assume is the study. Yes. Send that to records, send the doctor over there. Oh, shoot, wait, no, not the doctor. Whoops. Can you make something with the healing sprig? I assume that needs to be the doctor that does that. She can. Okay. Get her started on that. Can you? I wonder what Irving's eyeglass... Oh no, that just gives us a stat. You keep going with the library codex. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you're not that fatigued. You'll be fine. I guess you're gonna go... Is anybody actually hungry? Because so far... Okay. The only one who's hungry is the mechanist. Well, you go eat some mushrooms and we'll pretend they're not drugs. I probably should have sent him out to get more meat, but... He doesn't need to know that he's eating the drugs. It'll be fine. Gift of the moth. The soft scales fall like snow around the candle. A flickering silence and powder grey lullaby. A vision from a ritual offering. A source of inspiration. A healing brew. Excellent. More importantly, the healing brew does not expire. Oh, we've got quite a lot there. The Pale King 1. The Pale King's domain is beyond the river of dusk, the twilight before the oblivion of night. By drawing his territory here, he escapes death, residing alone in the leaves of autumn, watching as all others pass by into the endless snow of winter. There are many doors to the Pale King's house: the hollowed ark of Greyhaven, the wall of Marusa, the crystal heart of Persepolis. Each of these gates may be opened with the right words and offerings. The right of the key and the deep iron bell can summon the locksmith. But beware, traveller, for the paths to the Pale King's domain are too steep to retrace. which means we can set you off studying that one as well. Tea spices. A sealed packet of lion's mane tea. This dried mushroom extract can be steeped in water to brew a drink that can help focus and study. Requires victuals 1. Do you make it here? You do. Okay. Well, that's fine as is. Gift of the Moth is dreams 1. We can't use the candle yet because that requires dreams 2. A simple offering. A small sheaf of desiccated teal grass. These tributes are a key feature of the Bronze Leaf Festival, where harvesters ask the gods for clement weather and blight-free crops. This offering might solicit temporary support for our endeavors, but such exchanges are not always free. We'll put that in the atrium and not make eye contact with it. A mushroom a day keeps the insanity at check. It certainly keeps something in check. Oh, hello. Introductory steps complete. You have completed all the introductory steps provided. Well done. You should now be able to continue your investigations without assistance. If you get stuck, refer to this guide. Try different combinations of items to fulfill task requirements. Archive information cards to keep the board clear. Keep an eye on health and well-being. Fair enough. Is anybody not doing anything? You. You're not doing anything. There's not really anything you can do. Depends on the kind of mushrooms. The fun kind, ideally. The fun guy kind, if you will. Another gift of the owl. Ah, the Pale King 2. The sun is fixed at the horizon. Its rays reach out to hold back the falling sky. All is quiet in the Pale Kingdom, like frozen dust motes in the evening air, ever waiting, never falling, a place to wait at the end of time. His acolytes are legion, born of the Vales. They seek without sight, reaching out to spread his word. Many offer fealty to cross the river of dusk, but not all are worthy. Those that fall at the threshold are displaced into dreams and manifestations. I assume our boy up there fell at the threshold. Well-documented soporific qualities that we might extract. We should probably set the doctor to that task. Raven's Cap, that's the good drugs. Which appear to lower hunger, so good news, Mechanist. You're eating some weird shit. I assume the next step is Dream Candle, but I think we need another Dreams for that. Because it requires 2. So that's how we do Raven's Cap. Cryptic Text 2. We'll have to wait till she's done her, definitely not portabellas, I reckon. Oh, great. She's nauseous. Increases the injury level of nearby characters. Well, just leave that down there and not think about it. It's fine. There we are. Drowsy vapors. Pale lavender clouds spiral lazily from the burner. This incense can guide us into deep and dreaming sleep. Excellent. That is the last one we needed for that. We've got a ruined pot. It might be useful for something if we can discover its provenance. An old pot unearthed from a pile of debris abandoned on the cliff tops. Its mud-smeared surface displays mysterious runic markings. Oh no, that'll be the study, won't it? Simon's Journal 1. Pa made me get some horrible old bell from in the undercoves, down where you can hear the ocean. It was scary. I think maybe the ocean folk left it for him. It was all wrapped up in red cloth. Pa said not to look at it, but I did. It was made of real old metal, like a dirty pan, and it had foreign words on it that moved like spiders. When I touched the words, it made my arm hurt. Pa took it to the chapel, and he rings it at night and talks to himself. Sometimes he howls, and I worry it's hurting him like it hurt me. I hate it. I want to get rid of it, but Pa says no. Pa gets mad when I go near his drawings and words, so I'm playing outside now mostly. I don't mind, though I don't feel very well today. Unmat's pot. It's definitely a magic pot. The runes around this kintsugi repaired pot seem to glow faintly like glyphs traced in ember.
Indica Unmat was a respected herbalist, known for her exotic and sometimes unorthodox dishes. She claimed that the culinary benefits of this urn derived from an expert selection of spices she kept within it. Her competitors were less generous, asserting that any spatial flavoring came from the mysterious metal that held the shards together. Okay, cool. We have a strange pot that we're going to put our food in. Okay, everybody gets to take a nap. I have great news for you. It's going to suck. Hold on, we'll put the scholar down there because he'll actually understand what his dreams are. Also, he's the one that needs the most sleep, I think. No, everybody's a bit fatigued. Ah, you'll be fine. Oh, we actually don't meet the requirements for that text. Unfortunate. Vision of the cliffs. A drawing from a dream, hastily sketched on torn notepaper. I am standing in the sea of shallow grass, the wind folding it around my feet in waves. A pale child, the Acheron sun, is here. He looks at me quizzically, and then points towards the silhouette of a rocky granite outcrop on the distant bleak cliffside. When I turn back, he is gone, but the shape of the stone stays in my mind as I wake. Perhaps it is here somewhere, within sight of the mansion. Okay, so that requires 2 paths, and I think Atticus only has 1, so we'll have to find something else for that. Back to the library with you, Scholar. Atticus can take a nap. Can the mechanist use the spyglass? Oh, she can. Excellent. Off you go then. Does everybody just have 1 and 1 in everything? Yes, okay. Tracker's Guide. How to find the salt hare, the broken twig, signs of the storm, where the wild things are. We have uncovered a selection of hunter's notes that might serve to aid our expeditions on the cliff tops. Gift of the Snake. Coiling around my limbs like a second skin, but I am not afraid. They hiss, they caress, whisper dark secrets to me. A vision from a dream, a source of inspiration. That is incantations, which is presumably the chapel, which will only go well. Raw meat. Somebody needs to get cooking on that. Valerian, that is for that. Cryptic texts. And you can start with the vision of the cliffs. I appreciate they don't have to be kept together. That air of nausea is taking forever to clear. Holy shit. Aha. The dream guided me to success. Caligar's Journal 1. I have only been here a few hours, but this place is already beginning to get under my skin. It doesn't help that I can't access my own medicine here. I need to find some organic evidence of the family if I'm able to properly employ my skills. Yet, as always, the discovery of a body is a double-edged tragedy. The intrigue of an organic trail to follow, and the grief of yet another death. I have seen too much death in my work. It is why I blunt the sharpness of the world with drink. On another note, it seems that I have met the hireling, Atticus, before. I do remember the incident at Aldworth and his hulking presence. He is a crude man, but an impressive physical specimen. Does everybody in this party want to shag Atticus? Why is the air of nausea going down? Yeah, it is clearing up. Some of them expire, mercifully. And it turns out if you eat bad mushrooms, sometimes they just make you sick. The Alaxian Bell. A small, bright bell with a dark-stained wood handle. Its rim is engraved with glyphs of an unknown language, and the dark lettering seems to shift as you look at it. It might be rung to herald a hearse, or to welcome in a visitor, or both. This ritual bell was recovered from an Atlaxian burial site, and brought to Black Sands during the Veldt War. It is said that its chime can be heard by both humans and spirits. Items of occult power such as this might be enhanced given the right location and offerings. Infinite use upgradable. That is presumably for the chapel. Air of nausea makes it sound like it gave someone a really bad gas. Well, that's basically what it did. Those berries disagreed with me. They must have been on the turn. Their ripe flesh has left a sickening scent in the air. Now I'm pretty sure somebody's either throwing up or farting like a champion. Simon's Journal 3. I did it. Pa forgot to use the machine to lock the chapel, so I sneaked in and stole the bell. I took it out here, to my den. It took a terrible long time, as it was heavy to carry, and I'm all tired and hurting from my sickness. I know I should not have taken it. Pa'll be angry, but I don't want it to hurt him or Ma. And maybe leaving it out here will help me get well again, too. I hope so. I'm sorry. Aw. Well, rip to that kid. Yeah, I think the bell is for the chapel. Wait, did you not make anything with that? Boo. Basic meal. Who is hungry? 24, 9, 9, and 12. You are hungry. Rendered fat. Oh, I can do that in here. Oh, wait, no. If we leave that to... Oh, the mechanist is working. That's why she's not operational. We got another dream candle if needs be. Another cryptic text. You start that. You're working on that. You're finishing off that. An echo. The shadow of a child is here, sometimes. His presence flickers like a candle. Increases the madness level of characters every hour. Well, good luck, Scholar. Don't go batshit. Moongrain. Ooh. That. We don't cook that yet. It doesn't expire. Mechanist gets a snack. The doctor is working. Atticus isn't doing anything at the minute. A tallow candle. A limited illumination. Requires secrets. Ooh, secrets. That's not a skill that anybody has. We'll put it in there for now. You study that. That should be fine. Oh, he's done his task. You can leave. He doesn't need to go mad. Whoops. Fatigue. Are you fatigued again? You just slept. Oh, the doctor should probably take a nap first, though. I think she can... No, she has devices. Oh, they don't have the same stats. He can go to study, and he can deal with one of the other cryptic texts. Cat! Mr. Tubbs! A portly barrel of soft grey fur, this cement grey cat purrs tunelessly as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an air of self-sufficiency, never mewling for food or clawing for attention, an independent gentleman. His collar offers a name, but no provenance, and he is not referenced by any notes or journals here. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord, inspecting his domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind his grey velvet ears. Oh, that's a baby! Immovable. Okay, Mr. Tubbs goes where Mr. Tubbs decides he goes, I see. Atticus, have some shrooms. You guys are done with that. The doctor needs a McFucking nap and can have the dream candle. The scholar can study that. Gift of the moth for dreams. There we go. You can go do that again, I guess. You are crafting healing brews. Much obliged. Pop those down there. I wonder, can moongrain be used? No, okay. What a restless night. Vision of a lost toy. I'm awoken by the sound of the Acheron's son playing. He holds a clockwork mobile in his hand. Its softly glowing lights cast a planetarium-like light across the darkened machine room. Even in the faint light of the device, his skin appears dark, and he stops frequently to cough and wheeze. A noise from outside the chamber stops his play, and he clutches the device to his chest. The shadow of an approaching figure flows like a murky tide onto the door. The boy panics and stuffs the mobile in a crowded drawer. The door to the room opens, and a silhouette strides in, framed in the light of the hall. The boy turns away, blinking away the brightness. Okay, the mechanist can deal with that. Follow the vision for the lost toy. Gift of the Moth. Can I actually use Gift of the... No, it's just a buff. Okay, you need a nap, so we'll swap you. You don't really need a nap, but you'll benefit from one. We have more raw meat. There's an echo over there, so we don't want to be in there. Chemical worksheet. A detailed hand-drawn sheet of alchemical tables and forms, translated from some ancient tongue. This worksheet could support our activities in the laboratory. The bell can go over there for now. The battery provides devices. You're a bit hungry. You're a bit hungry. You're tired. And you are... a bit of each. I probably shouldn't be bothering doing this until they're at 50%, but I'm not sure. Do you have any keys? Provides devices. Incantations. Sensations. Ah, yes, the mushrooms can provide us with keys. Good news, Doctor! Eat some shrooms. It'll be good for you. Probably. Maybe. Oh, Mr. Tubbs assisteth. That's good. Oh, goddammit. Never mind, Doctor. I can take a nap. Wait, you don't need any... You do need sleep. You don't need sleep, but there's nothing you can... The Morelands Mobile. A miniature orrery driven by a delicate clockwork engine. This elegant mobile is built from a set of interlocked halos, decorated with soft luminescent points. Its movement is hypnotic, and its lights generate a soothing womb-like aura. Ada Moreland was a Black Sands aristocrat known for two things, her exquisite sculpture and her 13 children. A recipient of multiple twins and triplets, Moreland soon turned her craft to the design of sleepmobiles, for obvious reasons. It was rumored that Moreland's design incorporated elements of occult sacred geometries that enhanced the comative action of the device. Provides dreams. It's upgradable. I can't figure out... Well, maybe that's not... I don't even know if that's a feature yet. Are you... You're not hungry, but you are tired. You're a bit of everything, but not majorly. You're tired. You're tired. Is anybody properly hungry? No. Well, the meal takes 47 minutes. It'll be fine. There you go, bud. A fading fear. The night is gone, but has left its anxious claws in my hair. Okay, well, you go over there. You leave. We don't need you guys getting infected with the madness. Although it does go down, because the doctor was a bit mad. Oh, there... I see that. Leveling, huh? That'll be fun. How long have I had these two over here? Tracker's guide, yeah. Supports paths. I didn't even realize those were over there. Moon grain can go over there. You can cook that. Another cryptic text 1. You... What do I need for that? 1. Okay, you make that. You start that task. You're cooking. You're not doing a whole lot of much. Excuse me. You need a nap, so good news, buddy. Don't go mad while you're taking that nap. The task reveals nothing for now. That's unfortunate. Let's see if that's just because there's no more cryptic texts. Rendered fat. You can use that. Visions of a theft. I am in the study. The flickering candlelight dances across the walls, and the smell of parchment fills the air. A figure, the groundskeeper, is standing nervously at the desk before me. He holds something in his right hand, a small card perforated with machine patterns. Looking down, distraught and muttering, he scribbles a short note and wraps it around the card. He stalks from the room, and my vision follows him like a trailing cloak. He enters the kitchen and places the card on a high shelf, hidden from view, before turning to leave the room. The last embers in the stove wink out, and I awake with a shudder. Okay, well, you look for that while you're working on that, and you're working on that, and you're working on that. Does anybody hungry now? 24, 18, 24. No. I wonder what secrets are for. Yeah, okay. Our tier 1 tasks or cryptic texts aren't helping at the minute. Fatigue 12, 28, 32, 0. Good news. Take a nap. A warden's journal. I've took the master's code card for the forge. There's something wrong with that place. I have served here near on 10 years, and in all that time the forge has been closed. It was some sort of pagan workshop, built long before the house itself. I reckon them seekers told the master to reopen it. He ain't no smith, but I've seen him feeding things to the fire, trying to fix up tools or coat stuff in quicksilver. There's something odd about that place, and the things he comes out with aren't quite right. Amy found something there the other day. An odd mirror thing. It made her dizzy and she damn near fell into the furnace. So I took the code card and hid it here. If you find this, dear daughter, or anyone, I tell you, leave that room alone. That's great news, because that gives us step 2. You're a bit peckish. You're not that peckish. And leave that there for now. You're actively napping. You can start that task. There we go. Maybe I should cook something with that moon grain. Oh, I bet it's wine. Yeah, it's for liquor. So I wonder if the doctor suffers with the alcoholism worse if we don't make her some liquor. Well, we'll make some anyway and see what happens. Aha. Spyglass 3. Requires paths 3, naturally. Glinting syringe. A bright needle winks under a stained glass cylinder. A medical hypodermic, commonly used to extract or inoculate the blood. And the dirty tube makes it hard to tell which of these it was used for last. Infinite uses. See what that does. Restless dreams. Visions of a lost card. A vision torn from a dream, hastily recorded on torn notepaper. I am adrift in the air, like a mote or a moth, suspended in the fragrant air of the dining room. Someone has been drinking. A tired-looking man, in a crumpled gown and broken spectacles. Lord Acheron. He sighs, wiping something from his eyes as he places a card on the table in front of a ragged journal. The card is inscribed with some sort of machine code. He places it loosely into the journal and finishes his drink. Stumbling to his feet, he knocks the book and the card falls from its pages, drifting below the table and settling under a grubby rug. Well, that's convenient. Okay, we have no more keys and secrets for you yet.
We have moonshine, however. I offer my vitality. Oh, dear.
A blood vial. A delicate test tube of blood extracted from one of our team. Despite the dark nature of this task, we might use this as part of some offering.
Let's not. I just wanted to know what the button did.
Lord's Journal, too. I have the iron bell, and the words to accompany it, but at what cost? My son brought more than just a relic back from the shore. He is afflicted with some wasting disease. He is becoming so frail and hollow that I fear he may not live out this month. Of course, the doctors at Cane Cross cannot help with their mundane curatives. The ailment is clearly not of this world. I wonder, then, if the sea of this poison is from beyond the veil, then perhaps the cure is also... I am sealing the chapel, just as I have closed the laboratory, and will likely need to close more chambers. I cannot risk anyone else coming into contact with harmful magics.
Once again, a guy has decided to meddle in things beyond his ken, and it's bit him in the ass. And it starts by biting everybody around him in the ass. Ye olde tradition. Ooh, okay. I actually don't have enough key mechanics for that. Well, I guess, how did we get mechanics before? I think it was like this. Is there incantations, Canel. Healing brews. Yeah, you might benefit from... Oh, okay, it would probably benefit more if I... There we go. The echo is madness. I could do with a drink. You're fine, doctor. Don't worry about it. Ignore the fact that there is, what do you call it? Can he assist? No. Okay. Dream candle. Cryptic text. Those are useless to us for now. Fatigue 35, 39, 12, 16, 39. Well, take a nap. We don't have enough dreams for that anyway. Let's see if the spyglass is 1 can find. Oh, what about 3? No. Substances 2, devices 2. Oh wait. No, those are providing incantations. I read that wrong. Tests, texts, batteries. Wait, what happened to our last battery? Oh, it got used up. But that is exactly what I needed. So, thank you. Healing sprig. Raven's cap. Aha! There we are.
The Lord's Journal 3. Oh, Simon, Sophia, I am sorry. My dreams of escape have only led us to us being trapped here, tormented by the very demons I called upon for aid. The communion claims I can still find a path through the veils, but I am so tired, and things are becoming untethered. The locksmith will not speak to me, and I think Simon stole the bell and hid it before. But it doesn't matter, it's beyond that now. This morning the broodmother's children came again, writhing putrid grubs spilling out of the cracks in the boards. I cannot appease them without further sacrifices, and I am not sure I have strength left to do so. I must convene with the Seekers for guidance. This does not bode well. Acheron has been drawing from the teachings of the Pale King, a book that is carefully monitored at Bleakhurst. It is said that the text within, fascinating though it is, can corrupt the reader's mind. If Acheron was attempting to reach the elders listed in this forbidden tome, then the situation is dire indeed. I think we can assume the worst. This room has clearly been used for dark rituals in the recent past. That much is obvious. No wonder Acheron was sought to restrict entry here. If he was hiding his activities in the chapel, then what might await us in the other seal chambers? Unlocking this room represents significant progress in our task. However, we must be cautious when following further in Lord Acheron's footsteps. It seems likely that the unfortunate fate of his family resulted from the father's reckless pursuit of occult power. The Pale King 3. One cannot speak with the Pale King without the countenance of his company. The custodian attends the gate to his house, but they will only grant entrance to those who hold the seals of the veils. The keepers of these tokens are twilight elders of many and varied forms. The Hound Master, the Brood Mother, the Seamstress, the Clockmaker, the Librarian, and countless others. These ascended entities dwell in the dusklit lands of the Veils. It is only by confronting these emissaries that acolytes can hope to placate the custodian and gain entry to the Pale King's chambers.
Interesting. That said, I'm going to pop that over there for now. I am going to say that is... because we've got a few to get through. And I would like to not be here for 6 hours. Because I don't think my bones can take me doing that twice in a one. That is only the first chapter, though, and it's still going, which I'm impressed by. Whoop. There we are. I do love card games of any variety. Yeah, I know Crow wanted me to look at something. Let me take a look over there, and then we will move to... let me see, which one of these is actually a demo, because I can't remember anymore. I downloaded so many demos. That one is live. I want to get through the demos before we do anything that's actually out. Wait a minute, there were more demos. Hold on a minute. Did that one drop, like, today, then, or...? Okay, Paladins is actually out on the 15th of May, funnily enough. No, there aren't more demos. Oh, well, there are, but, I mean, just of the ones that I have at the minute, there aren't. So let me just have that one downloading in the background, then. And hope I don't break anything by clicking that button. There we are. Don't worry about that. Wait, yeah. Why wasn't the other one? Oh, the other one I may have downloaded already. I do. Okay, I didn't realize. Crow, what the fuck? That's banging. That's so cool. I can't spell. Never mind. Ignore that fact. Don't mind me going was seriously silent there for a second. One brain cell non-operational. Oh, shrimping early. No, you still have time, bones. Fuck. Okay, head empty. No thoughts. What the hell was I doing? Oh, you know what? The Posthumous Investigation. Is it an orange brain cell? Yes. In the tradition of cats, that brain cell is absolutely orange. It's so orange. If you listen closely, you can hear the elevator music. If you listen even more closely, you can apparently hear an emergency vehicle. I don't know what that's doing. Okay, it's gone. I wonder if it's that house up the road that seems to have been on fire like 4 times in the last month. You guys should probably stop working with that. Is it going to work? Okay, the lag, I have got to fix that. That's going to drive me around the fucking twist. There we are. Okay. That's more like it. To the worm that first gnawed at the cold flesh of my cadaver, I dedicate as a fond remembrance these posthumous memoirs.
Arsonist unit definitely not to blame. No, I would never. I'm still hesitating whether I should start this investigation from the beginning or the end. That is, whether I'd put first your investigation or my death. I believe there is an intersection between the two moments. Just as there is a point between life and death, so here we are. I won't expose all the facts, as your participation would be that of a mere spectator. And we wouldn't want that, do we? We don't want that, my apologies. The pathways that led to my fateful destination touch on busy and well-attended streets, as well as dirty places that scare away visitors, literally. Just like this alley, this is where I took my last breath, and where the last traces of my passage through the world of living are. It is of utmost importance to enter the location and collect thorough evidence. But first, we need to wake up the detective. I mean, you. At that point, it becomes a monthly event, pretty much. At least I think it's been multiple. It might just be one that never got cleaned, but... Ouch! What was that? I could swear I heard a voice. The lack of work is driving me insane. I can't remember the last time I got a new contract. This involuntary free time is doing no good to my brain cells. Anyway, it's no use standing here still. Better check the mail. Hopefully a new contract is just waiting for me in that pile. But no need to hurry, detective. My head is still spinning round, and in my business, exaggerated optimism is a flaw. Cat girl calculates combustion. I would never do such a thing. Mostly because I have to live here. Let's go slowly but surely. One step at a time. Interact, move, escape, scroll, interact. Excellent. Look at that. The street is bustling. That's unusual. What the hell is going on out there? This looks wrong. That's much better. Thrown mail. Bills, taxes, tickets. What about this different one? Who else do I need to pay? Hey, a letter. An actual letter. But why would anybody write to me? Dear Mr. Detective, if you received this letter, it's because I'm dead. Your participation in this story is essential to solve this mystery. Go to the scene of my death and find out who could be the author of this assault on my life. P.S. Don't worry. We both know there won't be any other job coming up for you today. So consider yourself hired. Yours sincerely, Bras Cubas. The sender is Bras Cubas? I know that name. I hope to God I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not with my luck. So he's my new employer, I guess. One of the city's biggest magnates needs my services. Investigating the private, degenerate lives of Rio de Janeiro's high society. Sounds fun. But wait, he's saying here that he's dead? Intriguing. So maybe we could call this a posthumous letter. That is great. If my employer is dead, at least I won't have a boss bothering me all the time. I'll carry out the investigation however I want to. Life is good. Okay, no more time to waste. I need to find out where he died and start the investigation. Hey, Ingrid, how you doing? I need to check my dossier before I'm leaving. Oh, it's the big glowy button flashy button. No boss, but also no pay. Yeah, I wonder, that might occur to him eventually. The suspects in this story will be registered here. The silhouettes will be unveiled when their faces are known. This is a bullet point. New information about characters, items, or clues will be marked with an exclamation mark. All discovered clues will be recorded here. Only certain suspects will have something relevant to say about each clue. Find them all out. An enigmatic letter that was sent to my door, binding me to a contract I had no participation in the details whatsoever. Worst of all, it came with no money.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd also be kind of pissed about that.
Victim. Aside from being the newest victim in town, he's the author of a strange letter sent to my office. I remember vaguely seeing his name in the headlines of many newspapers. Did he really die, or is this just a mean joke?
Well, I mean, you kind of hope he's dead, all things considering, in a weird way.
You can do it, detective. Some fresh air should be good for your troubled mind.
Extra, extra! Bigwig found dead in the alley. Get today's issue right here.
Move. No crowds. This area is off limits. Nothing for you to see here, you vultures. We've already taken the ham away. Phrasing.
Oh God, why? So much sadness. How will I ever get over this pain?
Well, well, so that letter was telling the truth. Well, let's take a closer look. I need to get into that alley to find clues. This can is overflowing with garbage. Nothing important, however. One man's trash is another man's treasure. My foot.
If they're gonna let me go this way, I am. Oh, okay. This is a full exploratory scene, I think. Maybe I should just do the crime. Not do the crime scene.
Hello, boss. How are ya?
As always, living one day at a time, I think.
This is the confidence I expect from a detective.
Do I know you? How do you know I'm a detective?
To be wearing an overcoat in this heat, it's one of two things. One, you just escaped from the greenhouse. Or two, you need something to prove you're a real detective. But honestly, you got me now.
I don't have time for this right now. I need to check what's going on in the alley first.
Why is there a Cockney newspaper urchin in Rio de Janeiro? Because I don't know what the Rio de Janeiro accent is, and this is as best as I can get without it becoming, you know, a firing offense. Getting into that alley to find clues sounds like a terrible detective roleplay innuendo. No. Trash panting unit about to return. I mean, maybe.
A newly placed poster. Examine. Those who strike, we will fight. Vote Lobo Neves. Maybe this advertiser should fight for better wage.
Oh God, why? Oh! Hey, who are you? Are you from the press?
Hello. Sorry for bothering you. Are you alright, miss?
Dear God, what a sad day. Can you see the tears in my eyes?
Tears? Where? Anyway, I hope you get better.
Thank you for the miss, but I'm a Mrs. You should know that. What kind of reporter are you?
But I'm not.
Thank God you finally arrived. Why did it take you this long? You're writing a notice about the deceased man, right?
Yes, Bras Cubas, but I'm a detective.
Oh, the famous Bras Cubas. It's such a shame that fame doesn't grant longevity to good men. But I should have listened to my advice.
Advice?
Why don't we stop talking about Bras? How about Sabina Cubas, his sister? Do not mistype my name, please. What kind of reporter can't recognize the high society of Rio de Janeiro?
So this is the victim's sister. She seems obsessed with fame, huh?
And I hope I'm the cover story of your next issue. Otherwise I'll tell your editor how unqualified you are for the job.
Okay, whatever. Let me ask you some questions then.
What can I do if society begs for my words? Ask whatever you want.
You must have a lot of good stories to tell, Miss Cubus.
What? Me? I am just a simple daughter of our Lord Almighty.
What exactly do you want to know? Could you tell me a bit more about yourself for the newspaper cover story?
Very well. Prepare your pen and paper. Sabina Cubus, an elegant lady with a refined taste, a family woman and a worshipper of God, a natural-born Cubus. Highlight the elegant part, please. Actually, remove that part. I want to give off a humble image to the people. It is amazing, Crow. Don't you dare. That is fantastic. I love it. It is not crappy at all. It's really fucking cool. What if you write about my teary, sad eyes mourning the loss of my dear brother?
I could, but I don't see any tears, Miss Cubus.
Oh, right. My appearance may not reflect it, but I am super sad inside.
Uh-huh. I have a few questions about the victim.
What do you want to know?
Were you and your brother very close to each other? It is, for the newspaper story.
We were as close as life allowed us to be. Family is a divine gift. As the Lord gives, the Lord takes when he judges necessary.
And how was your relationship?
It was excellent. We shared everything. The name, secrets, possessions. For the Cubas, family always comes first.
I'd like to ask about possible suspects. In your opinion, Miss Cubus, do you think this tragedy could be a murder story? And if so, what reason and name come to your mind?
Accusing with no proof is a sin that could turn against me. However, my family name has always been highly praised in this town, even with brass maculating it at every turn. And there are opportunists always ready to do whatever it takes to get what they want. But, as I said, I don't have any proof, and I shall not bear false witness, as our Lord commands. But enough of this talk.
The Posthumous Memoirs of Brass Cubus is a book, IRL. Oh, cool! I don't think she needs to know about the letter. Yeah, sadness to be hella bottled up, yeah. Ooh, time it ticketh.
This morning, I received a letter signed by Brass himself, Miss Sabina. How's it possible? Does this make any sense to you?
Well, being always a step ahead of everyone is Brass's trademark. That cunning, my dear brother, always had an ulterior motive. Was Brass saying goodbye? Did he know he was about to die?
Her special claims that help incriminate another suspect. The more clues and statements you collect, the more guilty the suspect will appear.
And if he knew, it baffles me that, of all places, he chose to draw his last breath on a dirty alley. Such a decadent picture.
Very well. I have another question. Where were you at the time of the crime?
And why do you want to know?
Being curious is part of my job, and I believe my audience would ask these same questions. Don't you agree that everyone in this city should know what the notable Miss Cubus is thinking?
Well, when you put it that way, those poor souls could learn a thing or two from a lady of the high society. I was at the midnight mass, asking God to forgive all these sinners around me. Praise our Lord.
Were you alone? That's a bit late for a lady like yourself to be walking around alone.
Father Cabral can confirm my presence there. You may ask him if you want to.
Thank you. Your contribution to this newspaper, is very important.
Of course it is.
I believe I have everything I need.
Just spread the news that I'll bring the Cubus family back to its former glory. Divine guidance shall help us get back to where we belong.
Is he aware he's a character in the game? I don't think he's aware. I think he has some suspicions. But he's also pretending to be a reporter.
And this is the scene of a crime, boy. Let's get moving. Nothing to see here. Hey, Officer Gambe, come on. This is not how we do things. You at least have to find out what he wants. Can we help you with something, citizen? Is this where the murder happened? This is a matter for the police, gentlemen. Why do you think we would tell you? Maybe I could help. As if. How did you find him? Did anyone report it? It was an anonymous complaint. Someone called the police station and said they found a body in this alley. As far as we know, the call happened around 5 a.m. Sergeant, why are you telling him all this? As far as we know, he could be the culprit. Criminals always return to the crime scene. This guy? Trust my experience, Gambe. It wasn't him. Thank you, Sergeant. He's so beat up, I doubt he'd have the ability.
Oh, thanks, Sergeant.
Have you been here for a long time?
Since early. Since way early.
Ugh. A police officer must always vigilant, always ready. And what did you find when you arrived?
Oh, you wish I'd tell you that. This is classified information. Same as always, that you always find in every alley. In the case of this one, you'll find some drug packages thanks to the pharmacy over there. Its door leads straight here.
Sergeant, this is classified information.
That the alley is garbage and that the buildings around it have doors leading to it. This is just as classified as the stories people tell Father Cabral at the church. Very funny, Sergeant. Have you ever thought about being a comedian? Unfortunately, Midnight Club always refuses my stand-ups. Now, boy, come here. Don't let my friend Gambe know I told you this. But you're obviously interested in the alley. I've been here for a long time and my belly is rumbling. How about we help each other out? Go to Helena's cafe and bring me a nice cheese bread, and I'll consider your situation. I can try. That's the spirit. Fucking grown-ass man boying him, honestly. The guy's negging you. I mean, he's not succeeding. I mostly just want to punch him. Unless that's what it's supposed to do. Can I take a look? What do you think we are? Some kind of public servant that has to attend to the needs of anyone that needs us, regardless of who it is? Looks like a very accurate description of the police. Well, looks like a desired description. You need to be police to go through this line here. See this badge on my chest? It wasn't easy to get. It keeps falling off. Well, I'm leaving. Then get out. Okay, I could get him food, but apparently I could also just be nice to the pharmacy owner.
Excuse me, sir. I need some information.
About what medicine, young man? Let me guess.
No, actually...
Judging by those dark circles around your eyes, I bet you haven't been sleeping well lately.
My sleep is not the problem here. Although, I can't even remember the last time I slept properly.
Whoa, so you have a serious memory problem. I have just the right stuff for you. Oh, what? Oh, you didn't come here for medicine, did you? What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the illustrious Mr. Brascubus.
Don't you want to punch anyone that negs you? Exactly. It's the streamer, not the game character with dark circles around their eyes. Speak for yourself. My eyes look fantastic. I'm hydrated. Illustrious? Huh. Okay, right.
Did you know him? He was found in the alley here next to your pharmacy. This makes you an obvious person of interest in my investigation.
Huh. Only by sight. A good vision and an unfailing hearing are a pharmacist's blessing, as they say.
Right. Let's proceed then. Your name, please?
Crispin Soares, at your disposal. He gonna give you cocaine? Oh, don't tempt me.
At my disposal? Let's find out. With your unfailing hearing, you must have heard something strange the night before.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. I was at my cousin's, so...
Were you?
Yes, sure. I even brought her some chocolate eclairs from Helena's Cafe, our favorite.
Alright, let's get to the heart of the matter, shall we?
I get the feeling we're not seeing a lot of this game, because I want to do half an hour each, so... But that is the sort of the case with narrative games. That's not really a complaint, but...
Mr. Crispin, has your establishment been open for a long time?
Oh yes, my boy. I've dedicated more than half my life to this business. I know my youthful appearance may suggest otherwise, but it's been decades already. People always come here, complain about their pains, and I hear everything. Curiously and patiently. Looks like a Scooby-Doo bad guy. That's true. To be fair, he also looks like a Scooby-Doo NPC. Not NPC. Background character. Wrong media. With the sole purpose of finding a remedy to everyone's afflictions, of course.
Yes, I noticed you're a very talkative person.
I speak to everyone, and everything. I even talk to my safe.
Such a dedication to your business must take a lot of your time. You must spend most of your time here, right?
Absolutely. This place is my life, and I'm always around here.
Interesting. So you must have seen something last night. Heard anything. After all, we have a crime scene right next to your beloved pharmacy.
I know nothing about that, young man. I had an appointment last night and wasn't at the pharmacy.
But didn't you just tell me you're always around here?
Yes, I did, but I also have other personal commitments, and unforeseen circumstances may require my presence elsewhere. Please, can we change the subject? Yeah, sure, we can talk about the fact that you told me earlier that you went to see a friend.
Mr. Crispin, what can you tell me about Brass Cubus?
About Brass Cubus? Well, my boy, nothing new that you don't know already or can't read in any newspaper. My humble business attracts many personalities from Rio de Janeiro indeed, but Mr. Cubus, I've only heard about him.
So he's never visited this modest pharmacy? And what else did he purchase medicine in this city?
Medicine? An upper-class man like Mr. Cubus would probably send a boy to do these kinds of mundane tasks for him. Believe me when I say I don't know anything about Brass.
What could you tell me about Ms. Cubus?
Sabina? Oh, she's just a snobbish woman with an important name, doing a terrible job at hiding how vain she is. I'm patiently waiting for the day when modern science will create a cure for vanity, so I can write her a prescription with my own hands.
Whoa, don't let me interrupt you. Please go on.
Well, what else do I know? I'm not one to be bad-mouthing people behind their backs for no reason. Sabina is the one with the pitiful habit of watching and commenting on other people's lives, and then pretends to be a saint in public. She can't fool me.
A letter was delivered to my doorstep this morning from Brass Cubus. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, Brass himself has left you a letter, huh? Are you sure that's from him?
I want to believe it is.
As a pharmacist, we learn to always question documents from dubious sources, even those that look super authentic. Every single day, some poor soul comes to me with a counterfeit formula, looking for something to calm his disturbances. Or to disturb his calmness. Hard drugs, yes.
That'll be all, Mr. Crispin. Thank you for your time.
Safe travels, detective. you guys playing out the plot of a full Scooby-Doo episode? Well, as long as you're having fun and not hurting anybody, I suppose. Another political poster.
Poster contrary to the strike. Lobo is against the workers' strike. Vote Lobo Neves. I know who won't vote for you, sir.
Oh, whoops. Let's say one.
Welcome to Helena's Cafe, sir. What will you order? How will you pay, sir? I'm investigating the death of Bras Cubus. Put it on his tab and I'll settle it tomorrow.
Right.
Here it is on Mr. Cubus' tab.
Oh, wow. Okay, they actually did.
Looks good.
I love cheese bread. It's so good. It really is. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I thought I brought something.
All discovered items will be recorded here. Unlike clues, you will lose the items at the end of the day. Crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, this cheese bread is a staple at Helena's Cafe. A single bite, and even the most hard-boiled policeman turns into a soft little cat.
That's a cursed fucking sentence. Ah, okay, they have statements. I forgot about that. It's a different folder.
Crispum is the singular owner of a drugstore next to the place of death. Despite being probably the oldest merchant in downtown, he swears never having seen the victim before. How big is Crispum's fondness for chocolate eclair?
Oh, maybe we can get him tomorrow with one.
Sabina Cubas is a highly religious madam, whose exaggerated cry stands out from the crowd in front of the crime scene. For some reason, she thinks I write gossip for some local newspaper. Does the priest confirm that Sabina was at a mass at the time of the crime? A tick in the annotation means it has already been resolved. The victim's sister, Sabina Cubas, was suspiciously close to the crime scene.
Can I discuss with you?
Welcome back, sir. What else will you order?
I don't give a shit. Okay.
I don't need anything for my investigation at the moment. See you. Have a good day.
What I've learned is I should have saved time in Cyberpunk and just given River some cheese bread. I mean, it might have saved time, but it probably would have been, heated discussion. But I don't know if he's a cheese bread kind of guy. Eavesdrop, yes. My favorite kind.
You! Oh no. You should feel ashamed to go out on the streets today. At least my tears are true and not the juice of selfishness like yourself. Selfishness? Look who's talking. Bite your tongue before speaking of a true daughter of God. Things won't stay like this, hear me? Just you wait. I'll spill your dirt to the first curious reporter who shows up.
Well. No, the cheese bed comes after the cheese bread. Then I will be cheese bread. Boo. 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 Wretched little things. Menaces. That's what you are. Menaces. Also, that seems like a wretched combination. Getting cheese bread. Like, the bread I could agree with, but the cheese is just not in food. I'm going back to the cops. It was easier. I don't even like cheese. Excuse me? What the fuck do you mean you don't like cheese? No, hold on. Hold on. What the fuck do you mean you don't like cheese? That lag is really killing me. What the fuck do you mean you don't like cheese? Look at me. How dare you? The audacity. And mozzarella? Parmesan? Feta? I don't like cheese on its own. That's forgivable. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Fine if it's like on a pizza, but
Well, yeah, I mean, no one's just eating fistfuls. Well, no, I do if I have it graded, but people who bite blocks of cheese are different. Yeah, no, like, who the fuck is biting blocks of cheese? But, like, I will pick the feta out of a salad and eat it on its own. Especially if it's, like, honey drizzle. That shit's amazing. Okay, I may have overreacted slightly. You made us this way? I did nothing. You made yourselves. I did not change the category, did I? Wait, yeah, I did. Why does this thing never work? Oh, well. So be it. If I had to see you to bite someone for cheese. I mean, I'd consider it. For good cheese, I would do it. Speaking of which, I wonder if the Carbauer place is open tonight. Talking mad shit for someone in headbutting range. I'm too short. You know, I'm not in headbutting range for you. You'd break your spine trying to get down here. Look who's back. Spill it, kid. Look what I got, officers. Does anyone fancy some cheese bread? Wow. But of course. That's exactly what I needed. Chomp. I don't know what the hell the first one is. Ah, very good. Hey, where's mine? Don't be rude, officer. Kid, look. You seem to have some interest in the crime scene. Very suspicious. But let's pretend that this behavior is not suspicious. One hand washes the other. You have 1 hour to check the alley, you hear me? We'll look the other way. But after that, get moving. Are you sure, Sergeant? Stay in your lane, officer. I know what I'm doing. And this cheese bread is so good it saved my day. I mean, it was. Talking mad shit for someone in midriff butting range. You couldn't even reach that far. Come on. Red Leicester and Nutella. Okay, that I'm judging you for a little bit, but... The infamous crime scene. Not the most glorious place to gasp for your last breath, I must say. Just a few posters. A past show from an old singer. A worker strike. I wish the private detectives were as organized. We're good at finding clues, but terrible at finding a middle ground to work together. Who knows? Maybe I should join these workers. So this is the spot where the victim was found. It's hard to say if he was laying on his back or his tummy. And they should draw some eyes to make it easier for us. Oh, okay. You can see the mouse died, foaming through its mouth. It seems to be holding a bottle of... something. Is it a plaster? Not any plaster. It's the brass cubus plaster. I didn't know that, besides being a socialite, Rio's tycoon was also an amateur pharmacist. But not a qualified one, if you ask that rat. Bartender, whatever this poor animal has taken, I won't have the same. Just a few empty garbage Hey, hold on. What is that? Ooh, an unknown key. I'm quite sure this shouldn't be in here. I judge you for a lot worse. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's no reason to be judging me. I am pure and innocent. Don't ever look at my Tumblr history. But I'm pure and innocent. Aside from that, don't worry about it. Buying the law with cheese. I mean, it's probably better than a donut. At least it's different from donuts. It's always donuts with those guys. Does it belong to the criminal or to the victim? It could be anyone's. I'd better start asking around. It's a matchbox with a drawing of a moon printed on it. There's something written inside. 157. That sounds important. Maybe it's a code or something. Where did this come from? Was this in the victim's hand when he fell? Yeah, but it could also be his hotel room. Heck, someone should clean this place. There are 5th-generation rats here that could eat a horse. That's embarrassing. I think I'm interrupting something. Well, look at how they fight each other. Well, other than that, just boxes and more boxes of low-quality medicine. Nothing of much value.
Oh, so the pharmacist is scamming people then. Go watch Edge Runners. It's no longer Tumblr, so it can't be too bad. Oh, that's adorable. Don't worry, don't worry. The ban has just made it underground. We just put a fucking read more on it now.
The door is unlocked, so I'm coming in. Wait, what is this here on the floor? Looks like some sort of handkerchief, and it's stained with something. It looks like blood. Yes, it's definitely blood. I wonder if the victim had this handkerchief, or did it come from the pharmacy? Anyway, I'll go in.
No, it doesn't match either of them initials, so...
Looks like an old picture. Let me take a close... Jesus, so dusty. Mysterious safe. Is it me, or is the safe trying to tell me something? And I'm not even drinking. Imagine if I were. Catalog. Mugwort, aloe, camphor, laudanum, milk of magnesia, rhubarb. A tiny bit of mugwort.
Oh, this is a recipe.
A dash of aloe. A bit of camphor. A little bit of laudanum.
Time to drink? No, don't do that.
There are several ingredients here, but I need to find a recipe before I try anything stupid.
Yeah, I could have done with opening with that sentence, bud. I just go straight to the sauce.
An impressive collection of herbs and ingredients. I bet only Crispin would know how to find something here.
Yeah. Where is Crispin? Well, I can't go back out the alleyway. Because the hour's passed, I think.
Let's see, what do we got with clues? A scarf soaked in blood bearing initials. Like a serial killer who leaves their mark after making their victims. Sounds exciting. Who does this handkerchief belong to? An empty ampoule containing a label written brass cubus plaster and nothing more. Could be mistaken for an ordinary drug, weren't it the circumstance in which I found it. What's the origin of this drug? An old box full of matches, its package barely hanging together. On the inside, the numbers 157 were written in pen. Is this the shortest phone number in history? Where did this matchbox come from? What's the meaning of the number 157 marked in this box? A fancy key found behind the trash cans at the crime scene. I keep wondering what intricate sequence of events brought this key to where I found it. What does this key open?
Problem with that key is that it expires.
Looks like the pharmacist locked this when he left. I think I'm stuck in here.
Can I get the safe to tell me something? No. Okay.
Fair enough.
I guess we are going out through the alley. Is it the safe code? I don't think the safe has a code, or is it, the safe has a conversation more than a code, strangely. Oh good, the cops have left. That's always nice. You good, buddy?
Are you okay? What happened?
I was just walking when suddenly I was stopped by this man. He asked something about his wife and then just punched me. I didn't even do anything. Ouch.
I wonder who beat him.
Oh, that's the priest. We'll call that one there for now because it is getting late. We need a hydration break, and I don't want to give any one game too much time considering there's a few to go through. Somebody's locked in that safe. I would be willing to bet that there is a recipe in there for the best drugs. The best drugs. That's where Crispin's keeping the cocaine. I can tell you that right now. Swap that over. There we go. I definitely clicked the button. Yes, excellent. Right. Hydration break time. especially in this weather, before we all keel over of dehydration. It's the recipe for Fantasia. Holy shit, yeah. Can you imagine? Like, he would be making absolute bank. Minted. Right. Grab some snacks, grab some drinks, get some stretches. And I will be back in about 10 minutes. right. Let's see what other demos we have up here. I love these events, but they are so bad for my bank account. So bad. Let's see. Let's try Nova Hearts, which looks fun. Move that up, move that over there. Doo-doo. If I tab out, will it break? That's a good question. The answer is probably yes. It didn't. Excellent, because there was something I tabbed out of the other day that broke immediately. Oh, it was Kids Theatre. That was that. Right. Pop that over there. Move that over there. Keyboard controls. Standard. Q and E. Spacebar to confirm. Best played with controller. Okay. Do I have... I don't have it plugged in. Okay. I can organize that. I can organize that. Where is... There we are. So, Nova... hold on. Wait, so I'm not halfway down. There we are. So, Nova Hearts is... It's a couple of things. It's got a couple of tags that caught my eye. It is a turn-based strategy game that is also a dating sim and a visual novel. So, that's the combo I don't see a lot. So, I thought that would be interesting to try. Okay, hold on. I'll reboot it now that I have the controller plugged in because it doesn't appear to be too happy with me for swapping mid-run. That is... There we are. This is another one that I think does not have a dedicated release date at the minute. Yeah, coming soon, so... There we are. Best played with controller. Yes, you have not given me the controller commands for it. Thank you. But, okay. Sound? There is no sound at the minute. There is no sound coming from it at the minute. This one's not on me, I swear. There we go. Well, that is a delightful art style. I'm already sold. Which is, you know, not a high bar for me. I'm sold on a lot of things, but that's definitely a bonus. Message me, Lucy. Luce. Luce? Is that you? Are you back? Everybody loves their favorite contact. Exclamation mark, ampersand, asterisk, something I don't know, a / something else I don't know, and a, I can't remember what that's called. Do I know you? So it's true then. Even you forgot me. Luce, you gotta remember. You gotta help me. Come on, who is this anyway? You gotta remember me. Luce, do you remember? Well, let's go. That's super helpful, thank you. That guy has mad Sergio vibes. Hopefully he's slightly less... How do I put this politely? Pathetic than Sergio? Sergio was great, but he was a little bit pathetic in a nice way. I can't say that in a nice way, can I?
Papa, hey sweetie, did you make it to Vermilion?
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, Mom picked me up at the bus stop. She just left to run an errand. Everything okay? It's weird being back. Weird and complicated. I think you made the right choice, and it'll make your mom happy. Wizard.
Love it. So funny.
When I tell Mom about that, knowing her, she'll think it's flattering.
Oh, it's an old wizard lady.
Most likely. No comment, as you kids say these days.
You must be thinking of some other planet.
Or another world. Speaking of another world, sorry again for not wanting to drive you there. Vermilion and I are same as you. Complicated.
Don't worry.
Huh? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Oh, DW, don't worry. We'll learn something new every day. Hey, I think Mom's back.
Great. Give your mom a hug and write me while you're on vacation.
XOXO, Dad.
You mean hugs and kisses?
No, XOXOX, that's poetic license. XOXOX beats hugs and kisses.
So in that case...
3 stack of XOXOX.
And give your mom a hug. No, hold on.
Hyper-realistic heart emoji. No, hold on. Standard heart emoji. Let's go.
It's Pokemon Vermilion City.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not... We'll find out.
So, is it nice to get your room back? I didn't change a thing. I knew you'd end up coming back to see your mama. Sorry I didn't come back sooner. The last few years were rough, and... I know. And I'm here if you want to talk about it. I hadn't planned on coming back. I wish I hadn't flunked out, you know? I really have no idea what I'm gonna do next year. That's normal, you know? Besides, you've all summer to think about it. At your age, I didn't know what to do either. And then, I got pregnant with you. Sometimes obvious choices just get made all on their own. But sometimes it takes time, and doing some soul searching can be healthy. She has no clue what I went through. I was so tired, overwhelmed, I couldn't figure things out. So it was time to stop. It was obviously not the right school for you. Maybe. Don't worry, I know exactly how to cheer you up.
I knew I could count on her.
Go on, spit it out. I'm ready.
Pro tips from Mom, get pregnant. Yeah.
I've got some great stuff planned for this summer. First step, get to know Vermilion again. Believe it or not, the town has changed a lot since you left. The mayor has helped develop lots of new cultural events and activities. You should download the Daily May app to make sure not to miss anything.
Daily May?
It's a new app, just focused on what's happening in Vermilion. I think it's designed by somebody about your age. I bet you'll like it.
Okay. So what's the second step?
It starts with a W.
Windsurfing?
Your friend, Will. As a matter of fact, she should be here any minute.
Will? She still lives here?
Yes, she still lives here with her dad's. Does Will remember me? So, did she remember me? Of course she remembers you, you silly goose. How could anyone forget you? Well, speak of the devil. I'll let them in and leave you girls alone.
Them? I'm getting ganged up on, aren't I?
Luce! Oh, Will! It's awesome how much you've changed. That haircut looks great on you.
I've missed her so much.
You've no idea how good it feels to see you again.
I hear that a lot. Hey, look, I brought CJ along. Remember them?
Of course, CJ. How wild to see you again. It's been like forever, give or take a few. Since elementary school for sure. And so, them? Yep, or her, depending on the day.
I know we weren't big buddies back then, but we've gotten closer lately. Some crappy stuff with some real jerks who only got what was coming to them. Anyway, what about you? How are things? What was life in the big city like? Do tell. I want to know everything. I can tell her the truth.
Honestly, at first it was awesome. All the things to see, all the people.
I bet.
But lately, I admit, things got rough. I was drowning at school, drowning in the city. Huh? Bummer! What happened? Well, give her some space.
CJ is a lifesaver.
What about you, CJ? What are you up to? You mean besides being Will's voice of reason? Second year of law school. All's good for me.
It's Sergio? No, I do not think they have the Sergio vibe.
Plus the friendship.
Yeah, they're a bit too put together for the Sergio vibe.
Chala. Plus the fencing championships that are coming up soon.
No doubt about it, CJ is still CJ.
Looks like you're just as studious as ever.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks. So anyway, what are you up to tonight?
Nothing?
Wrong answer. Tonight, you're coming with us to the garden party. You've caught my attention.
Sounds cool. What is it?
It's the party of the year. The sexiest and cutest everything will be there. Here's the rundown. A deserted garden center. All you can drink bar, cozy spots with privacy, all to ourselves. If it'll make Will happy. Alright, okay. Only because it's you. But I'm zonked. I won't stay late. Don't make promises you can't keep. It's gonna be wild. You'll see.
It'll be a chance to get reacquainted.
CJ, your next job is to find a ticket for Luce. And mine is to find the best outfit. So, see you later? How about having a drink before we go?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I still have to get unpacked, eat with my mom, then I'll join you. Perfect. Well, let's just meet up at the Breakfast Club. It's our new hangout. I'll text you the address. Come on, we're out of here. See you later, Elucigator. Luce, it's me, Sasha. I heard you were back in town. Hope you're doing good. Sasha, long time no see. So I assume the little stars that shoot by are, good. Tell me about it. Since middle school. I wouldn't have bet on you remembering me. I'm so psyched to know you're back. Got plans for tonight? I'm going to a party with friends. Haha, I was right. CJ asked me for another invitation for my party. I knew it was for you. You're handling all that alone? Not totally alone. But yeah, DJ, drinks, cozy spots, a watchdog team. I'm the one handling it all. And I'm really glad you're coming. We can rehash old times. Like that time in the park, behind the school. Remember? Great, all the old dirt on me right away. Come on, it's not that embarrassing. Is it? No, it's okay. We were just kids. Yeah, just kids. Darn, sorry, I gotta run. Last minute things to do. So, catch you later? Sure, see you later. Breaking news, skate park under tension. I have so many text messages. Let me check the Daily Bay first. If I can figure out how to navigate. Oh, there it is. Scoop, it's summer. We feared a delay or even a cancellation, but summer has indeed returned this morning of June in Vermilion, to the great relief of the glaciers. Vermilion by night. On vacation in Vermilion, Daily May shares all its great evening tips with you, including the most secret ones.
Tourism or not tourism?
Skate park's been taken over by a bear cult. Possibly, I hope not.
New influx of tourists to Vermilion. Already local residents are worried.
I counted at least 8.
The most popular coffee. Sponsored. The Breakfast Club invites you to discover its new frozen slappuccino recipe. Interview with its owner. Skate park under tension. Violent scuffles at the skate park where the skater gang clashed with the scooter gang. Fortunately, there were no casualties.
Okay, there is absolutely a skate park cult going on. Okay, you're right. I take it back. Text from Will. Okay. I know we just saw each other, and we'll see each other later, but I just wanted to tell you I was so glad to see you again. And I can't wait to make up for lost time tonight. Neither can I. You'll see, CJ is really cool. I can't wait to get to know him again. For sure, a totally different person. You'll see. Still up for grabbing a bite before the party?
Sure.
Awesome. Oh, are we saying Will is Sergio?
How about you?
Well, my sophomore year in psych didn't end real well. To be honest, I don't understand a thing about human psychology. Fortunately, I aced the oral exam. Not surprising. No, CJ doesn't match with Sergio at all. Sergio didn't do any changing, apparently. If I remember rightly, Sergio was like a Jala obsessed. Well, he was something, alright. Oh, no, to be fair, they did say the whole being jacked and dancing thing was new. From what I heard, you had a complicated year.
Yeah, it was tough.
I really screwed up big time. I messed up, didn't listen to my body, I got lots of red flags. Don't worry, we'll get your pretty little body back in shape. Thanks, Will. So, what are your plans?
I have all summer to find a new career path. Just to think about my future.
Whoa, stop right there. I was talking about plans as in scoring. With who? Where? What position? A one-nighter? For life? It's summertime, Luce. Don't tell me you don't want to enjoy it. That's not my style. Everyone changes, Luce. It's about time to unveil the new Luce. Time to come out of your cocoon.
If you say so.
Relax. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for at the garden party. All of Vermilion's best catches will be there, for sure. After all, we're going. Wait, I almost forgot. You have to install Astro app beforehand. Astro app? What's that? It's an astrological prediction app, but kind of like social media too. It's a way to stay in touch without talking. CJ and I are totally into it.
Stay in touch without talking?
Career path VTuber, let's go.
But can't we just talk?
Oh, it's nothing like that. There's staying in touch the normal way, like we're doing now, and then there's astral contact. By the way, the app is free.
Okay, I'll install it.
Great! See you later at the Breakfast Club.
Can't wait.
Did I just get hooked into astrology? Unwillingly? Looks like I got here first. Nice hip place. I love the style. Glad someone appreciates all my efforts. Even if it's some funky girl who's talking to herself.
Basile, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. What would you like to order?
It's still kind of early.
No, thanks. I'm waiting for someone.
Cool. I'm not going anywhere, so feel free.
Got it.
Luce, you're early. Cool, CJ. Oh, CJ, I didn't see you walk in.
Come on, let's sit. If we wait for Will, we'll go thirsty.
Good idea.
It's weird seeing each other after so long, huh?
Totally. Thanks for saying it out loud. I didn't dare.
We weren't exactly close before, huh?
Let's just say we stayed out of each other's way. But I'm definitely not the stuck-up straight-A student you used to know. You'll see. And I'm not the shy Miss Goody Two-Shoes you do either. At least, I don't think so. All I need is a mustache and chest hair. This is the opposite of Sergio. Everything about them is like the opposite. I think they're more closer to... I can't remember his name. The cat guy. Although he didn't really loosen up, so...
It doesn't seem like it to me.
Anyway, how are you? Isn't it weird coming back? It's a little too soon to say. I'm not sure. I only got here like 3 hours ago. I haven't even had time to walk around town yet. You'll see. It's changed a lot. Is your mother still mayor? Still. Can't be ousted. You gotta admit, she goes all out for the town. Classy for sure. Meaning... I mean, I wish I were capable of changing things too. Capable of making people's lives a little better. Just run for office against my mother. Oh, no way. Help! No, I was thinking more like a superhero with powers and everything. I'd administer justice with my gang. Oh, right, a gang, of course. So, does your gang have any vacancies left? Well, at last. Sorry I'm so late. I couldn't decide what to wear tonight. But you're dressed exactly like this afternoon. I freaked out, okay? Parachute pants, yeah. Nobody needs parachute pants, okay? Like boot cut, wide leg jeans, that's fine. Parachute pants are unnecessary. I didn't change clothes either. You didn't fill me in. Was there a dress code or what? No, come on, don't worry. It's casual. Besides, I'm sure you're gonna be a big hit with your big city style. Are you alluding to my old t-shirt? Yes. I mean, no. It's more like an aura. The aura of the chick who's been places, who left the middle of nowhere. Everyone's gonna want to ask you a million questions. Questions aren't really what I'm after. Don't worry. Finals were over for half the campus last week, so everyone feels like partying big time. And everyone is hot to trot. I wonder if CJ is free. Who of these three would you choose? Will, CJ, or Sasha, who we have not actually seen in person and appears to just be the middle school kid who still has a crush on us, who may actually be the Sergio. Where is... I do not have it in here. Wonderful. Wunderbar. We could follow the CJ path. Will or CJ? Sergio? We can follow the CJ path and see exactly how much they are not like Sergio. I forgot to change... Why does my house smell like... Oh. Matt's cooking again. Oh, that is genuinely an awful smell. Soggy vegetables. Green. It's either cabbage or broccoli. Both are as bad as each other, to be quite honest. There are a lot of games with Nova in the title. Nova Golf. I should check that one out. I wonder if CJ is free. Sounds like fun. So, Will, now that you're here, how about we order ourselves something to eat? Yes, I'm starving! Besides, it's never good to drink on an empty stomach. Well, I'm glad they're being responsible about it. Hey, Luce, sweetie. Having dinner with your friends? Everything okay? Yep, everything's fine. I'm A-okay. We're going to a party afterwards. Most likely I'll be home late. Fine, so I'll see you tomorrow morning at breakfast. Yeah. XOXO. X, Mom. Love you, Luce, sweetie. Rave parties take root. Oh no. Steamed cabbage. I know, it's the worst. It's the worst. Let's check out Astrolink. Who is your connection? Astrolink. Welcome, Luce. Stars change and so can you. Ah, okay, it links you to people. You've got CJ. Oh, that's interesting. Their hair is purple in this, but blue in the other one. Got Will.
Shimmering stars. Old souls have finally found each other.
Is this giving us the same result for everybody? Yes. I'm starting to think the app might be a scam. Ah, there we are.
Shivering stars. Don't let petty squabbles ruin such a precious friendship.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Shimmering stars.
Okay. Now I see the cult on the astrology app. Yeah. Oh, heck. I keep doing that. Ah! I'll get there eventually. I won't fuck it up at some point. Yeah, so this is how your relationships are going with each other people. Son of a... I keep getting the buttons mixed up because I'm using the controller. Got... Oh, there's a few up there. Interesting. And what was that Daily Mail article about raves? Rave parties take root.
New illegal parties outbreak in the old garden center. The Daily Mail had been invited to one of them.
Well, don't be a snitch about it.
Hey, it's Sasha again. I left your ticket for the party at the entrance. Just give them your name. That's sweet, even though I won't be staying long. See you soon.
Wow, big crowd.
Told ya, half the campus is here. It's the end of the year party. I don't recognize anyone. You think there are people I know?
In any case, it looks like somebody's already recognized you. Someone who keeps discreetly glancing your way, not at all discreetly. Huh? Who? Sasha, over there. And I can guarantee he's still very into you. Even after all this time? Wow, that's what I call determination. He's playing long term, true romantic. He told me he wished he were brave enough to tell you about how he feels about you. It's borderline cute. Watch out, ladies. He's coming. Come on, Will. Let's go get something to drink. Wait, I want to say hi to Sasha too. Will, not now. Luce? Hi, Sasha. So glad you could come. In any case, it's awesome to see you here. And your haircut looks great. I almost didn't recognize you. You've changed so much. I gotta thank him for the party. Thanks, and especially thanks for organizing this. So much work, it's awesome. Oh, you think so? It's practically nothing. I love taking care of stuff like this. Making sure everyone feels comfortable. And has a good time in good company. I see. Alright, so is it... Like, based on my understanding, this does appear to be some kind of sex party, but that might just be because, like, young adults are like that. Did you come alone? Didn't you bring your boyfriend from Lutetia? Or, your girlfriend? Wilbur Soot. Who the fuck is Wilbur Soot? Do I have to Google this now? The wound. The knife. No. I've just gone through a rather tough breakup, actually. Ah, cool. I mean, not cool. I hope you'll be okay. Well, I gotta go. Looks like they need me at the entrance. See you later, maybe? Yeah, sure. Great. Well, so much for that. I think I scared him. Bummer. He's actually gotten pretty cute. Ooh, juicy gossip. Who's gotten pretty cute? Who's that girl? Sorry, but do we know each other? Apparently not yet. I'm May O'Neill. It's my pen name, obviously. I'm a journalist for the Daily Mail, Vermilion's new voice. You're Luce, right? How does she know that? Yes? How did you know? I have my sources. I'm doing a series of interviews for the Daily Mail, and I'm really interested in your profile. I know you just moved back from the capital, and I'd like to hear your point of view about Vermilion. Would you agree to answering a few questions later? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Great. See you later then.
There she is! Loose!
She was with May. Watch out for her. She's a journalist as charming and sly as they come.
Who cares about her? What we want is news about Sasha.
He's a YouTuber group? That doesn't narrow it down. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? He almost said uwu. Oh no. Look, the middle school crush can stay in middle school, thank you. It's been like, what, a decade? He'll live.
So, what did he say? He's a cutie, huh?
Don't pay attention to her. They got together a couple times and she's hooked.
It's a thing of the past. He and I have moved on. Luce, tell us what you think of him.
He's changed so much.
I hardly recognized him.
For sure. Puberty was nicer with him than with some.
Nothing left of the pimply, bookwormish daddy's boy he used to be.
And those braces were so cute.
Hey, if the braces were to give him such a charming smile, I say they were worth it. So, are you into him or not?
Not at all.
No, he's not at all my style. You can have him.
I'll sit this one out too. He's woefully straight anyway.
Since when do you mind hitting on straight guys?
What's all this about?
CJ is head over heels for a bartender.
A mixologist. And his name's Basile.
Bartender, mixologist. Straight, of course.
Sure, but he has arms.
That's so valid. I'm so fucking... Oh, CJ is so valid for that. Holy shit.
Aha, it's the one at the Breakfast Club. The very one.
If only he would shake me like one of his cocktails.
That's definitely not a sentence I've ever said before. And if you think that you can point out that I'm lying, shut the fuck up.
Well, since no one seems interested, I'll try to console poor Sasha.
What greatness of soul.
Luce, would you like to catch up on last time, you and me?
Gladly.
With pleasure.
Perfect. I see an empty table over there.
Shaken day syndrome. Listen, I'm just very acutely aware that I've said some sentences about like Blythe and Mark from Carl Island, and I can't walk those back.
So here we are again, just the two of us.
I'm getting used to it.
I hope so. I should offer her a drink. Can I get you something else to drink? Thanks, but I'm gonna calm down for tonight. I have a lot of workouts these days.
Oh right, fencing. So you compete at a high level, huh?
Depends on how you define high. But I've been at it since middle school, yeah. My mom would kill me before she let me stop.
Not another Bow Blythe 3. Listen. It's not my fault that the Bow is correct, okay? It's not my fault that she is, as the kids say, based.
In any case, I love it. I've been fencing since I turned 8. It's part of me now. I still skateboard, but other than that... I did a little skateboarding in middle school, but I never went all out with it, and since college I totally stopped. I'm not even sure I could still stand up on a skateboard. You could ask Will to give you some pointers.
Oh, I'm sure she'd love the idea. But I'm not sure she'd be patient enough to be a good teacher.
True.
Awkward silence.
Oh no, the conversation has dried up. She's not as talkative as Will. I'm not used to it.
Oh my, the silence is dragging on. It's awkward.
It doesn't seem to bother her that much, though. They keep looking at me with those big eyes. In the end, silence is nice too. You know what? I'm really happy to be with you again. I think I am too. Oh, wow. What are those lights? What's going on? That thing. I feel weird. Same here. Wow.
I feel like there's... Ah, there we are. Context. It's fine. They weren't. They were also moving their mouth in silence. I think at least if one of us is crazy, it's a matching crazy. Oh, what was that? Huh? Where are they all running like that? Did something happen? CJ? Anybody there? Oh. What is that thing? People? Does this belong to anyone? This? Ow! What's wrong with you? You don't scratch people like that. Hey, no, stop. Back off, you filthy creature. But there are so many of them. Huh? Isn't that CJ over there? It's the portobello mushrooms again. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting mobbed by, I'd say cats, but they lack some very important features of cats. But they're attacking him? Hey, no, leave CJ alone. Oh no, what's happening to me? This feeling is, I feel powerful. Yes, magical girl transformation. The best kind. Very drugged. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's an alien cat Furby, that's the worst. Call tap, cat demons. Oh god, she's going Maho Shoujo. Sorry, but no way I'm getting attacked without defending myself. Wait, hold on. What is happening? Why is that saying what? Oh, RB shifts between team members, I think. That was confusing. My turn. Yeah, we can crit each other, it's fine. Ow! The nasty beast is definitely not kidding. Maybe it's trying to try something else. Lux emergency power unlocked. Not done yet. Single use. Instant. Heals all allies. Target 35. Damage 35. Target one enemy. Okay, that's what LB is for. It's flipping between abilities. That just confused me when it was there the first time. Can you stop critting me? It's very painful. Whew, we knocked him out. I don't think you knocked that cat out. I don't think that's how that went. I just morphed. It was incredible. The powers, the force. But where is everybody? Luce! CJ! What the hell is going on? I haven't got a clue. Do you know where Will is? She was with Sasha. Shit, there's more of them coming. Stay behind me, CJ. Wait, what's this feeling? It's... Oh, of course, it's a fencing outfit. Okay, that slaps. The force. Wow, CJ? Are you still you? It looks like it. What the hell happened? We'll talk about that later. Look what's coming. Menaces, that's what's coming. Debuff. Low. I don't know what that means. So I'll go after CJ. So, focus target? I wonder what a debuff does. It should calm them down for a while. Oh. Whoops. Maybe I should have hit something else instead. What in the persona is this game? Fun, I think. It's a, the sales pitch for it that I saw is, I'm gonna lure them to me. Sounds risky. Don't worry, I can handle it. Chaos emergency power unlocked. On guard. You've got luck and chaos. Okay. The sales pitch was that all of the most attractive people in the city got turned into superheroes because they were all at the same party. Worst fencing outfit ever. To be fair, that's not their fencing outfit. That's just a superhero outfit designed to look like a fencing outfit. Which is a crucial difference. Let's take this one out. Taunts enemies. Temporary invincibility, huh? Yeah, that's probably a good thing. It's way too thin. Yeah, that is true. Oh, are they much faster than Luck is? There's a couple of oh no, Luck's just... I think CJ has some invincibility left. Oh, okay, you have to press and hold the button to change targets. Also, their guards are terrible. I mean, if I had superpowers, I don't think I'd be too worried about my form. Which, to be fair, might be part of the problem. I probably want to use that now. Yeah, there we are. Oh, there's not, that one's not gonna be left to deal with. Do I switch target? Or do I... I'm facing the wrong way? Ah! I'll make a lot of exceptions, considering that they also got turned into a superhero recently. Okay, no, it just skipped that turn. That's tragic. Triangular space cats. Sure, why not? I can't be a cop about that.
What the hell was that? You're morphing too! You were unbelievable! Right back at you. But Will, we really need to find Will. She doesn't seem to be here in any case. It's just us and these creepy crawlies. I don't have my phone. Try to call her. I'll go look around her place. Okay. Ooh, that was incredible.
I just noticed their names have changed in the dialogue too. Also, fencing in high heels is a very quick way to roll your ankle. That's true.
I've never felt so strong, so powerful. Or so much in danger. I probably shouldn't hang around here.
This person is offline. That's not a good sign.
Will? You there? We're looking for you everywhere. I'm like, worried. Please let me know as soon as you're online. It's important.
We've got one from CJ. What about this one? Okay, no.
Hey, CJ. You're finally home. And just now, I ran into my mother. She mentioned several fires in town. Apparently trouble kind of broke out all over. She seemed freaked out. Heard from Will? Nothing. She wasn't at home. Her parents are worried big time. She's not answering my texts either. Maybe she just spent the night at someone's place? Maybe. But it's not like her not to brag about it. First thing tomorrow, if we haven't heard from her, we'll go looking. Right, let's do that. And when in doubt, we might as well be prepared. Meaning? Like, be physically at our best. In case we were to run into fairy monsters again. Furry monsters. There's a workout app I use for fencing. It's called Power Up. You should install it. It's a way to monitor your progress.
Persona 4, we have to rescue your teammates and fight an evil version of them. Possibly.
To learn new moves. Okay, I'll check it out. It'll keep me busy if I can't sleep. Tell me about it.
Okay, hold on. Pause up, mama. I gotta check this.
Wild beasts in Vermilion. Weird furballs have been caught on camera tonight at the park. The alleged experts are unanimous. This is a hoax.
Yeah, but she was there. That's why she doesn't think they're experts. What is this app? Ah, okay. Ability bar. Excellent. Okay, 500 points to upgrade. Can't upgrade that one. Oh, okay. The points are shared between the teammates. Ooh. How's Astrolink looking? Oh, hey, we've unlocked the others. There's a couple more I see up there. 2 over to the right and 1 up to the left. Sasha, Shimmering Stars. What about May? Shattered Stars. Tension is growing between you two. Not the good kind of tension. Okay. I don't know what the crown means. Oh, CJ's on Shivering Stars now. Did we have some disagreements that I didn't know about? There's no crown between us two. Oh, no, the crown's at the top. Yeah, Shimmering Stars crown is at the top. Shattered Stars is a sword. Oh, no, of course, they're tarot cards. The position of the crown might be irrelevant. A sword through a crown for Shivering Stars. Yeah, but there's also the crown down below. Am I supposed to know what that... You know what? It's fine. Her name is Mayonnaise. I don't think it is. I hope it's not. Who would name their child such a wretched thing?
Luce, sweetie, got a minute? I need a little advice from someone young, sensitive, and smart like you. I promise it won't take long.
Sure.
Great, on my way. I wonder what my mother wants to ask me. She said something about a little advice. Knock knock. All good, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm good. What did you want to ask me? Got a question for you. Nothing real complicated, just... How should I put this? She's struggling, it must be important. Mom, we can tell each other stuff, you know? I know. It's just that it seemed like a good idea before having to say it out loud. I have a rendezvous tonight, and it's been a long time, and... What's the etiquette?
The etiquette? What's she talking about?
When you say etiquette, you mean... Well, how people should behave. How to talk, how to wear, what to wear.
Oh!
Okay, we're gonna review the basics. For starters, you should be yourself. Oh. No point forcing yourself to be someone else just to please someone. Especially since sooner or later you'll have to, you know, reveal who you really are. That's pretty logical now that you've said it. So, do you like the person you're meeting up with? Yes, a lot. He's a colleague from work. He's divorced too, and we laugh a lot together. Is he safe? Not too many red flags? Meaning, is he politically unbiased? Does he invest in cryptocurrencies? Or is his favorite movie The Green Mile? No, none of that.
Sure, so go for it.
Okay. Thanks, sweetie. I'm gonna try to follow your advice. And I'd like for us to have more talks like this one. How about it?
It was unexpected but adorable.
I'd love to, Mom. I was afraid I was the only one who enjoyed it. I can't wait to make up for lost time. Anyway, I'll leave you alone. I need to get ready.
Have a nice time, Mom.
Thanks, sweetie.
We are so gonna have to crash that date to protect them from aliens, aren't we? Or she's dating a villain. They'll always end up dating a supervillain. Mama a superhero too? Maybe. All my bones.
Thanks again for earlier, sweetie.
Sure.
It was nice to be able to talk to you about all that.
I admit, it felt good.
Good luck on your rendezvous. My what?
Your date.
Right. Got it. Thanks.
XOXO.
Okay, so we have a new message from Mystery. So, Luce, did the party bring back old memories? Were you behind that?
Me? Behind it?
It's the other way round. I'm a victim. Forgotten. Abandoned. A trivial matter in your life. Who are you? You know. You knew. I can't help you remember. But you can help me. Help me, Luce. Help me.
That's super, concerning and not at all alarming. Don't worry about it.
Elastigirl too.
Tragically, however, it is a weeknight. And that means I must leave things there. Which is unfortunate. But I can guarantee this is definitely another one that's going in the purchasing bank. I bet my 2 cents they're gonna use the power of friendship at some point. Oh, 100%. That's if they're gonna track that shit, they're 100% gonna use it, right? Like, that only makes sense. That lag is going to drive me around the fucking twist, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to stop it. Hold on. We don't need that, actually anymore, since we're not using it. I didn't delete the wrong one! Hell yeah!
Hey, my little pony, my little pony.
Man, I remember that from back when there was, like, film grain on the episodes of it. I had one of those movies on VCR. I'm not sure which one. Some kind of slime-based witch or something? I don't remember. Let me see. Who is up and running tonight? Oh, we got a couple. Juniper is celebrating a squid hat. Which I believe she got last night she was playing Stardew Valley, but I'm not sure. But you might as well celebrate a squid hat, right? So yeah, I'm gonna send y'all over to say hi to Juniper, who is, as you may be able to guess, playing Stardew Valley. Random exclamation mark guy is Giga Chat Hero or some shit. I bet there's some weird time shit going on. Well, it could be weird time shit. Or it could be that he got caught by some sort of weird alien bullshit years ago. Or he's our shitty ex. The rough breakup. Or bad guy? Yes. I would say it could be our shitty ex with the breakup or something. And that has led to them becoming a bad guy. Maybe. My interest in them will depend on whether or not we can fix them, because I'm totally normal and healthy like that. But yes, I am going to send y'all over to say hi to Juniper. So, as always, it is always nice to see you. I hope you have a fantastic upcoming week and good weather. And I hope I see y'all around again sometime, alright? Bye!